Hi, welcome to Noumena, the only place that's reverse engineered the College Board. We're going to show you how to solve these problems very quickly, with mathematical precision, and with 100% confidence. That means you no longer have to rely on the answer key, but purely on the power of knowledge. The mind is a powerful tool, and we're going to show you how to use it. Here's how it's done. Let's look at this question. For this question, we're going to focus on the errors that involve verb forms, parallel construction, fragments, and weak verbs. Let's read the question one time through, then we're going to go through each choice and solve this question quickly and accurately. New Zealand's Kakaura Peninsula, a ruggedly beautiful spit of land, borders an undersea canyon that is home to the sperm whale and the giant squid. A looks okay, I'll keep A for now. Error in B can eliminate B. Error in C, another error in D, and yet another error in E. Our answer is A. Now, if you aren't sure why we eliminated certain choices, don't worry. It's time for us to look closer at the grammar. Let's look at this question again and the grammar behind it. Let's reread the question and then look carefully at each of the choices. New Zealand's Kaikoura Peninsula, a ruggedly beautiful spit of land, borders an undersea canyon that is home to the sperm whale and the giant squid. There are no obvious errors in A, so for now, let's just keep A. Let's look at B. Bordering an undersea canyon. Here we have a fragment. If you notice our note at the bottom, participles, whether present or past, cannot be used as standalone verbs. If we want to use them as verbs, we would need to employ the help of a helping verb. Since we do not have a helping verb in this choice, we have a sentence fragment. B is incorrect. Moving on to C, we have a few different errors here in C. If we read it, Kaikoura Peninsula and its, well, now we have a compound subject. Compound subjects are plural, which require a plural verb. We do not have a plural verb in C. Borders is singular, so we have a subject-verb error. If you want to take it to replace peninsula, then we have a wordiness error here in C. Why? Well, if it is the peninsula, there's no reason for us to repeat that idea. Peninsula and peninsula? No. So we have wordy error here in C as well. If you understand it to refer to something other than the peninsula, well, now we have an ambiguity error because we're not sure what it refers to if it's not the peninsula. So you can see in choice C, we have multiple errors and multiple reasons why C is wrong. Moving along to D, which borders an undersea canyon. Here we have a relative clause. Our relative pronoun which takes away any verb that we could possibly use for our subject peninsula. In this case, the verb borders. Since we do not have a verb for our subject peninsula, we have a fragment. So D is wrong on the basis of it being a fragment. Moving along to E, is the border of an undersea canyon being. In E, we have a weak verb, is. On the College Board SAT exam, we want to stay away from weak verbs if possible. Anytime you have a weak verb as a choice, be very suspicious and be on the lookout for a more descriptive verb, such as A, borders, verbs that describe actions instead of states of being. In E, we also have being at the end of the sentence. You should also be very suspicious of answer choices that include being. Many times, choices that include being will often point us to more egregious errors, such as the ones we found in choices B, C, and D. Fragments, wordiness, subject-verb errors. So always be on the lookout for being. Now that we have eliminated B, C, D, and E, we're left with our first choice, A, which is our answer. Now it's your turn. Let's reread the sentence and go through the choices and try to remember the concepts involved that would help us eliminate all the wrong choices. Are you ready? Here we go. New Zealand's Kaikoura Peninsula, a ruggedly beautiful spit of land, borders an undersea canyon that is home to the sperm whale and the giant squid. We can eliminate B on the basis of it being a fragment. We can eliminate C because we have a subject-verb error, also a wordiness error. D is a fragment, and E we have a weak verb. And our answer is A. How'd you do? Did you remember all the concepts? If you have any trouble with verb forms, parallel construction, or fragments, or weak verbs, just refer back to our archives and look for the video that matches the concept that you have trouble on.
Noumena, Empowering Minds.